JB stick. I should have showed you the light after I removed it from the vehicle. Rusted. The quarter panel's rusted right through. It's splashing mud to the taillight. This one was broken right off, as was this one. This one was actually hanging on by a thread. But I put in, I think, 4 tubes of JB Weld at $5 a tube. 20 bucks. I could have bought a whole tail lamp at the junkyard for 45. Then I have to go pick it up and see other stuff and bring back more junk. I put in lots of JB Weld. I pretty much put it back together. It was hanging together by the gasket. There's a rubber gasket here. So I'm just going to put a little bit more. Actually, it's funny because the lens just had a tiny crack. It popped off. Just going to put a little bit more JB Weld. This JB Weld is really tough. Got to turn it a couple times. Better wear gloves. There's chemicals in this. You spin it a couple of times. It's kind of chilly down here in the basement. You can roll it between your hands. But damage is relative. Just think if you were in Oso, Washington, where the mountain gave way. There were warnings that that was going to give way 15 years ago, they said. Never should have built on that hillside. There was a mine. I heard on CBC radio on the show As It Happens, there was a mine up there and all the trees had been removed. Nothing to hold the mountain together. They knew that thing was going to slide. They interviewed some woman a couple of days ago on CBC that said, or last night, that said her father had sold some lots, or he had bought one of the lots on rock that wouldn't have been affected. But he said, they're selling those lots. They're nuts. I could slide at any time. And it did, much to the destruction of all those homes and the loss of life. 50 lives, 100 lives, crushed to death, suffocating in mud. Now they're trying to ping people's cell phones, but the cell phone only lasts a day or 2 or 3 if you've got it fully charged. Tragedy. Real tragedy. Like wet cement. You saw me slugging it out in that wet cement. Alrighty. Tragedy. Nice job. Yeah, 1999 report, Army Corps of Engineers said there was a slide then and very high possibility of it happening again. Well, one more little piece. It's getting hard. Amazing how I put this thing back together. Amazing. Where do I put the last piece? Guess on the bottom. That's it. $15 or $20 worth of JB Weld. I'll go outside now and fit it back into the woman's car. I should have brought a light bulb. I forgot. Oh, and a grinder. I need a grinder. Can't find my cordless grinder, so I'll have to bring one. frustrating. Smash the poor woman's car. We'll fix her up.